Broadcasting from into the box now, Delino DeShields. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder number 3, Delino DeShields.
And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams. Oh, it's right now, and they're a fun watch.
And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's some definite concern about Joey Gallo right now. Remember, he was a 40-homer guy last season, so people definitely expect a lot of production out of him again. I don't know exactly what's slowing him down right now, but I'm sure he's doing his best to try to figure it out and turn things around.
That's by him for strike one. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He comes in with 16 base hits in 66 at-bats. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Now batting, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Popped him up. Perez is there. 1 away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 1 for 5. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. To third. Fielded by Beltran. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman.
Ready now, Jose Altuve. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. A 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 60ing well. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. So far this year against Southpaws, Springer is exactly a .500. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Theo. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. The Shields is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Houston. Here's Joey Gallo now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-2 now.
1-2.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Springer on the run, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way out in front. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that's a home run into the top tank.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 302 is the average coming in. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He's a .333 hitter. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers do get one back, however, on the strength of Evan Gattis now standing in. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here's the 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Andrus has it. And that's out number 1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Grounded to first. Guzman comes up with it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. High fly ball out to straightaway center. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Bregman has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Yuli Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Carlos Correa.
Ready to take his hacks again, Carlos Correa, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And he is in there.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling crispy. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's George Springer. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Tyler White will bat next. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Number 9, Marwin.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 4 runs here in this half inning. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Beltre. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Minor into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line to the right side, but foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Stepping 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. As a look, now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. And it's gone.
I'll tell you, he was already enjoying a good night at the plate. but that homer just cements it as one of those nights he won't soon forget. He's making it look easy up there.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Line drive to left. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Here's George Springer. Correa breaking for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Tyler White will bat next. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Takes this the other way to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros play 2 on the 2. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Ready on 1 and 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
The batter, right fielder, Nomar.
So stepping in, Nomar Mazara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Here's the ball popped up. High in the air for the catcher Gattis. And he will indeed make the play and foul. Digging in now, Evan Gattis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Now the double steal is on here. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going as the blowout continues. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve, who went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Boy, talk about having a day, Hero. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Correa rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe as they extend their lead even further. Singled his last time up. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez. This will send a ground ball down to third. And that's through for a hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box, Evan Gattis. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there, and the inning is over. Up next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Carlos Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up, and there's out number 2. And here's the 2nd generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Elvis Andrus would be next. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. Matt Bush gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bregman leads off second with nobody out. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Bregman is on his way home, and the throw in gets away from him. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Swinging a ground ball to third, and Beltre throws on to first for the out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. And there he goes towards second. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battled.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Line drive to left, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Tyler White will bat next. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set, and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Ripped on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself. And here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Here's Joey Gallo now.
Up next for the Rangers.
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number. Here's Rougned Odor now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Popped high in the air. Bregman has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down, and that will end the. Into the box now, Evan Gattis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gallo giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter.
Digging in, Josh Reddick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the right side, fielded by Odor. And there's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First delivery to him on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Bregman stands at second with 2 gone. Another one sent foul. So far this season, Gurriel is slugging over .600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Danger averted. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Gonzalez. And he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And that's dead center for strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself here, where you pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. He was able to mix in a knock.
The 0-1. Missed with a slider. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So next to the plate for Texas, Delino DeShields. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Gonzalez. And the inning is over. Bartolo Colon comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Correa, left field and carrying well. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's George Springer. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front. 1 out, nobody on. Uh-oh, he missed it.
The batter, designated hitter.
Now in the box, Tyler White. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. His past battles with Bartolo Colon. He's batting at a .385 clip. He's taken him deep once. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Springer at second with 2 down. Line to the right side, but foul. Colon pauses. Here it is on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Was forced to settle for only the 1 run. We played 8 full. Houston leads this one 19-2. Here's Elvis Andrus now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Going back to that last AB, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a...
Now Beltre swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gonzalez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Texas down to their final strike in this one. He struck him out, and the Rangers are gone here this evening.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
19-2 in tonight's game. Houston scored 19 times in this one. Dallas Keuchel earns his first win of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Mike Minor gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball.
Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.